Why does losing $100 hurt twice as much as finding $100 feels good? It's called loss aversion, and it's just one of the invisible wires in your brain that leads to bad money decisions. Hey everyone, I'm James Bashall, COO and financial advisor for NerdWallet Wealth Partners. Today we're breaking down behavioral finance, how our brains are wired, how biases affect our money, and how to build better money habits to counteract those biases. I even wrote my master's thesis on a key behavioral bias, the disposition effect, a bias that can be reduced with the help of a financial advisor, and it showed me how much impact this work can have on people's lives. Let's briefly explore the history of the status quo bias and the field it falls into, behavioral finance. In the 1970s, psychologists Daniel Kahneman and Amos Tversky discovered that people don't always make rational choices about money. Their prospect theory revealed loss aversion, the idea that we feel losses about twice as strongly as gains, helping explain why we might hold a losing stock or hesitate to invest at all. But how do these emotions and biases show up in your everyday life? Do you even realize when it's happening? A classic example of emotions taking over is the 50% off trap. You see that half off sign, and suddenly it feels irresponsible not to buy. That feeling is a mixture of anchoring, fixating on the before price, and scarcity bias, our fear of missing out on the bargain. Earlier we touched on the example of holding a losing stock. When you have an investment that's going down, you may tell yourself it'll come back. That's loss aversion paired with the sunk cost fallacy. We hate admitting we were wrong, so we hang on, hoping time will prove us right. Next, let's look at people panic selling when the market dips. When headlines scream, market crash, hoarding behavior kicks in, and we follow the crowd because it feels safer, even if it costs us later. Another behavioral finance concept is the found money bias. Have you ever received a tax refund and thought, free money? That's mental accounting, forgetting that every dollar has the same value no matter where it came from. And finally, a familiar emotion that can get in the way of building wealth is overconfidence. Overconfidence is often illustrated by the statistic that over 80% of drivers believe that they are above average. At best, 30% of those people are wrong. And this applies equally to investing. Do you believe you're a better than average investor? You might be. But statistically speaking, we can't all be above average. There's a chance your overconfidence could lead you down a road that might have been avoided with a bit of professional guidance. Speaking of which, if you're looking to connect with a financial advisor, click the link in the description and set up a call with NerdWallet Wealth Partners. Now, back to these financial and behavioral biases. None of them make you bad with money. They just make you human. Our brains evolved to keep us alive, not to help us optimize a 401k. The truth is, we can't eliminate bias, but we can design around it. Here are 5 ways to do that. First, automate good decisions. When you set up automatic transfers to savings or investments, it helps remove emotion and willpower from the equation. Second, add a decision firewall. Try to pause for 24 to 48 hours before making big money moves. Third, write down your plan. A written financial plan anchors you when markets or emotions swing. Fourth, challenge your own thinking. Seeking out different perspectives helps identify blind spots and fight confirmation bias. Finally, work with a fiduciary financial advisor. Sometimes it helps to have someone in your corner who's not just smart about money, but legally required to put your interests first. That's what a fiduciary does. Fiduciary financial advisors lean on research over emotions to help combat your biases. Think of them as your financial GPS. You choose the destination, and they help you navigate the twists, reroute around emotional detours, and stay on track when the market gets noisy. Now, let's bring this back to your financial plan. Here's the thing. Doing nothing is a decision, and potentially a risky one. Inaction could wind up costing you in the long run. Whether it's delaying investing, skipping a savings plan, or avoiding professional guidance, status quo bias can cost you years of compounding and, importantly, peace of mind. Working with a trusted advisor doesn't guarantee outcomes, but it can help you stay consistent when consistency matters most. The goal isn't to erase emotion, it's to understand it and to plan around it. Subscribe for weekly videos where we analyze common decisions high-earning professionals face, from RSUs and 401ks to buying a home or planning that next big trip. And if you'd like to explore whether working with NerdWallet Wealth Partners could be a good fit for you, visit the link below.